What y'all be cooking on a Friday night? Typically, I do not cook, but I wanted some wings and fries. So, yeah, that's what we made. Let's get into it. Trigger warning, if you got a pack of chicken wings and don't know what to do with it. Yeah. I went ahead and cleaned off the chicken wings with some lemons and cold water and vinegar. Got all of the skin, excess fat, things like that off that I didn't want to eat. Not the skin because these were wings, but the feathers and things like that. Then I went ahead and seasoned it with some onion powder, garlic powder, a table blend seasoning, and a little bit of seasoned salt. Mix that all together. Ooh, baby, these wings. Yeah, this is one of the most important steps when you are cooking. You need to let your wings get fully marinated in whatever seasonings that you are using. That's super important. You need to rub it in. Make sure every inch of your wing is covered in seasoning, okay? And it doesn't have to be over seasoned. You just need to make sure it's it gives it flavor, So I was making some basic potato fries. So I just went ahead and chopped up some russet potatoes. I seasoned it with some Lawry's and some black pepper. And then I used a cast iron with some vegetable oil, and I went ahead and mixed it up. Not mixed it up. Got my oil hot and added my potatoes in there until they were done. I like my fries not super crispy. I like them a little soft, but not too soft. So I want to say I only cooked them for about 15 minutes. Yeah. And then in another pan, I just added some vegetable oils to the bottom, and then I just covered I fully stuffed this pot, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, but it's because the wings are gonna finish cooking in the oven. So here I'm just cooking them to my liking, about 7 minutes total. 7 to 8 minutes total. I would say 4 minutes on each side. So 4 minutes there. Then you flip them and cook them for another 4 minutes. Yeah, so the pan is a little overcrowded, but if you're just going to cook them in a pan, obviously don't add this many. But I was preheating my oven to 375 because again, I'm just browning them. Y'all, I accidentally I let these cook a little bit longer, but it worked out perfectly because I do like my wings charred. So because I let them cook a little bit longer, I would say 6 minutes on each side, on that one side, it took away from me broiling them in the oven. I usually broil them for 2 minutes just to get that crispiness on top, but because I let these cook for about 6 minutes on that one side, it already gave it the char that I needed, so I skipped the broiling side in the oven. So I just put them in the oven on 375 and let them do what they do. But meanwhile, I was checking on my fries. Like I said, I only cooked these for about 15 or so minutes. Nothing too extensive. But again, depending on how you like your fries, it determines how long you need to cook them, okay? Simple, quick, and easy. A simple Lowry salt and some black pepper will do the trick, and add some parsley on top. So now my wings are kind of done to my liking. They're not fully done, but I'm just going to remove them from the pan, and then I'll drain it off the oil. You can drain the oil with paper towels, or you can use the wire rack method and just let the oil drain before you add them into the pan. So put them in the oven because you don't want all that oil at the bottom. No, girl, what? So anyway, once you remove them from the pan, again, just drain the oil. Put them in an aluminum pan or a baking dish, whatever you want to do. Add you some buffalo sauce on top, and then voila. Yeah. That's it. I paired it with some ranch and then my fries, and they came out looking so good. I left them in the oven for about 15 or so minutes. I would say 15 to 20 minutes to make sure they were fully done. Again, I didn't do the broil part for the last minute or so because they were already crispy. But I just made buffalo wings, so I added buffalo sauce to them. And that's it. If you try this recipe, let me know. Bye, y'all.